From the bottom of my heart, I am honored. I am honored that you would think enough of me to have me come and share my time with you. I'm honored. I really am. A lot gets said about you. And until you really sit and meet a person, you never really know a person. You can read about me. Everything ain't true. Some of it's good. I really am a humble person. I really am. Now, before I start anything I got to say, I have to say this first. No matter what you hear me say, no matter how I tell my story, no matter what piece of information I lay out in front of you, please tag that with "cause of God." You got to understand that about me. Look, sometimes when I'm talking and I'm sharing, it sounds like I'm talking about myself. But behind every sentence, I want you to say, "cause of God," because I get it. This brother Ricky Lewis, who was a dear friend of mine, probably one of the most dedicated Qs I've ever met in my life, really. When he presented the idea to me, I got to do a lot to move. I'm pretty busy. But when you hear a person introduce you with no introduction necessary, it's because I've accomplished so much. But it's cause of God, though. Look, my life is covered with grace and favor. I'm not a pastor by any stretch of the imagination. I got enough flaws to negate that statement off the top. But my life is favor. Bishop Jakes told me one time, when you got favor on your life, no matter what you're thrown into, you're going to always rise to the top. I have been thrown into a lot, but because of favor and grace, I just keep showing up somehow, man, no matter what they do. And so all of this that I have is really because of the grace of God. Now, I'm going to tell you something. You got to have a tremendous work ethic to be successful in here. In other words, and you can relate to this, you got to have a lot of dog in you.
Shalom, Israel. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 24. The hand of the the hand of the diligent shall bear success in this world, right? We should work hard for Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai. Let's read, let's read from verse 6 to 8. It says, Be strong and of good courage, for unto this people shalt thou divide for inheritance the land which I swear unto their fathers to give them. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. If we do things that's well pleasing to Yahweh Shema Shai, he'll fill you up. Before I keep on going, I want to give all praises and honor and glory to the Most High, who been willing well to the Spirit, teaching and believing in it. To the hopeful elect, scattered abroad four corners of the earth and scattered four corners of America, in and out, come door into the end. And one day, virtuous, loving, silent woman. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy of Steve Harvey's motivational speeches. I know we probably disagree, me and him. His life is somewhere else, and highly doubt his mind is really on the Lord. But it's just certain things that he do say. Of course, you can lift it up to a higher standard. So the title on this is work hard, let alone we need to work hard for our reward. You need to work hard for your crown. You want to work hard to get that kingdom. You want to work hard to get that salvation. And the best ways to make it happen is not to let these words to depart out of your temple, right? Let's get another one off the top of the dome. Let's go to Sirach chapter 2 real quick. And I'm going to go to verse 15. It says, they that fear Yahweh Shemashai will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. I wanted to actually start this lesson with Matthew, the 25th chapter, dealing with the 10 virgins. As a matter of fact, me speaking on it, we're about to go get it right now. Work hard to be the ones that's actually preparing themselves, right? This is Matthew chapter 1. This is Matthew chapter 25. Moving in foolishness, speaking foolishness. So in this case, the foolish would be the 2/3, right? And the wise would be the elect that will be saved on this side. And they that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered and said to them that sell, and buy for yourselves. Now, you could definitely keep on reading. Preparing. A foolish always have the excuse on why this and why that, right? So back to Sirach chapter 2, verse 16. They that fear Yahweh Shemashai will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. So you want to seek things that's well pleasing to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It's just like your father and your mother. They're happy when you seek things that keep you out of trouble, that keep you out of harm's way, right? That keep you from failing grades. You know what? I'm about to study more, right? Verse 17, they that fear Yahweh Shemashai will prepare their hearts and their minds and humble their souls in his sight. So is his mercy. Acts the 5th chapter, verse 29, we ought to obey the Most High rather than man. Work hard to please Yahweh Shemashai. Work hard to shake off that old man. Work hard to be a man of the Lord. Work hard to be a daughter of Zion. Work hard to be family. The work ethic is to do. After you try, be a doer. Let's not just only speak on doing it, but let's make action. Lord willing, this was edifying. This is your brother Adar Gabar.